Hey, it's Rachel from the Life Facilitator, and I am sharing a plan with me today. And I'm going to focus on my color coding system and how I use this awesome card from the Cocoa Daisy Planner add-on kit to determine my color code when I'm using Cocoa Daisy kits in my planner. So, my four colors that I typically color code with are blue for home and admin, yellow for work, pink for personal, and then the red or orange for content. And the reason I like to color code is because it helps me, one, it helps me see where I'm spending my time. And then two, when I make a list on the right page, it helps break up the list in a way that makes sense to my brain. Rather than just having a long list on that page of everything I need to do, it's nice to break it up so that when I want to do a certain thing, I know what list to look at. I am using the Wayfarer Collection from Cocoa Daisy for this plan with me, and I am using a knockoff Hobonichi Weeks. It's from Amazon, and it's laid out very similar to the Hobonichi Weeks. It's just not the Tomoe River paper, which I definitely know lots of people love the Tomoe River paper. It's not for me. And so this planner is great because it's the layout that I want, but the paper that I prefer. I am covering up some notes I had written on the top, but also I typically like to do some decoration on the top of the right page. And now I'm going to go in and add my 4 lists. And so as you can see, I'm using the label stickers from the classic sticker kit, and there were 4 stickers in my color code. Now, if there hadn't been, there's lots of things I could have done to fix this. Something I will mention is that most Cocoa Daisy kits have 2, maybe 3 sort of main standout colors. And in this collection, those 2 colors are blue and red. But there are always sort of secondary or complementary colors that go with this collection, or with all of their collections. So even if there are a few dominant colors, and if you're looking to color code and you're looking to use Cocoa Daisy products in your planner, you're pretty much guaranteed to see a little bit of blue, yellow, pink, and like a red or orange in almost every kit. Now, some kits are going to be more prominent and other kits they will not. Some kits they will be brighter, some kits they will be more pastel. But as you can see, with my color code here, these are just colors I use all the time. Those 4 distress oxides are in my planning system very regularly. Now, I did swap out for the Abandoned Coral Distress Oxide. I use one of my, I think it's called Brick Red Pigment Ink Dewdrops, which is like off down in the right corner. Just because I was a little worried that the Distress Oxide was going to just bleed right through the page. And so I swapped it. But generally speaking, I am using these colors no matter the collection because, well, these colors are pretty light, and so they work with a lot of the collections, but also Cocoa Daisy tends to stay within within a similar colorway, even if, so it'll go, some kits again will go a little brighter, some kits will go a little bit more pastel, but generally speaking I can use the blue, the yellow, and that tattered rose pink with almost every kit, which I just love. And so here I am setting up the left hand of the page. I have broken up the day into today, and to do, and then on the far left column is where I track my movement and I use a pink swatch of the brush marker to do that. As I fill in the details of what's going on in the week, I try to, again, use my color code for different events. So if it's a personal event, it gets a pink swatch, or like here, I'm using a blue box because this involves both my husband and I, which feels like that's a home thing to me, even if it's outside of the home. And so, yeah. And one thing I will mention is, because I work from home, I have learned that I need to create a schedule for myself, and I need each day to have a few sort of main things that I am working on that day. And the color coding helps me visually see, okay, how much of this week have I worked on home things? How much have I worked on work things? How much have I worked on content? And so it allows me to, the color code helps me break up my days in a way that I'm not sort of spending way too much time on one thing and not the other. And I know I've mentioned this before, but I love the icons that come in both the Daisy Weeks sticker kit and the Classic sticker kit. They are actually very similar in size, and so I can interuse them in this planner really easily. And you'll notice, as much as possible, I try to use the blue icons because these are home-related things. Now, they're not all blue icons, not a big deal if it doesn't totally match my color code. But when possible, I like to match the color code. And now that I'm mostly done with the sort of functional parts of the page, I am looking for ways to just finish decorating, because I will never just be a functional planner. I will always want to have a little bit of fun cuteness on my pages. Otherwise, I'll never look at them. And so I am thinking about what I want to add, and I found this sticker that I thought was just perfect up in that little corner. And I've been loving these little phrase label stickers. I think they came in the Traveler's Notebook Memory Keeping Kit. And now I'm going to go in and add my tasks based on what category they are in. Now, I don't write every task. These are just sort of the main ones that I want to be focusing on or need to be focusing on throughout the week. And so I do a lot more sort of detailed listing in my daily planner. If you want to see my daily planner, I would go ahead and check out my Instagram. I've been posting more about my B6 Rings dailies there. And so as I wrap up, I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to give it a like and tell me if you color code in your planner. Thanks. Bye.